On this episode, we start 2021.
Okay. Unfortunately, I've lost my sugar high, but I am looking forward to 2021.
And who would have known that Ralph Reynolds is so funny? Have you seen the Match.com ad? It's awesome.
Okay. Did you know that the actor in the ad that plays the devil, he's great. He was a WWE wrestler known as Aaron Reed.
Yeah, and he was a Mr. Olympia bodybuilder, believe it or not. So what a great job. We talk about this batch of weird New Year's resolutions.
Yeah. But at least Dolly donates dollars. Well, for the Moderna vaccine.
Say that 3 times fast. Do it.
Dolly donates dollars. Dolly donates dollars. Dolly donates dollars.
Cool. And then we talk about Sesame Street porn.
And of course, Canadian glory holes. Yes.
And then we end with the last moon of 2020 and how it signals the start of 2021.
Okay. I thought that was about a full moon, not just mooning people. So how does that moon relate to Uranus?
Welcome to the Don't Know Show. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show and podcast.
We're going to talk about what we notice is going on in the world today.
Because we notice things.
I kind of miss Scott's Sugar High. That was a fun show.
I had a hell of a time. It was 2:00 in the morning when I got to sleep.
How do you get that jacked up on sugar?
Oh, because I ate that many cookies.
Yeah, but that's got to be crazy. Did you crash hard after that?
No. Here's the thing.
Yeah, please tell me. Tell me the thing.
You know I'm diabetic, so I drink diet beverages all day because that way I could still eat my meals and eat my crap with my meals because it's the only way I can be moderately regular.
Are you a type regular? Okay, now hold on. Now we've talked about another medical condition. Are you far from pooping?
Not that kind of. That's a Volkswagen.
Not that kind of regular.
Not that kind of regular.
So are you type 2 diabetic? I know. I thought you were getting rid of that when you lost the weight.
Well, my numbers come down, but they're still, I have to take meds to keep them where they are.
So you still are. I thought, I'm bummed because I thought you were.
No, and don't forget, I put half that weight back. Well, no, quarter of the weight back on.
No, that sucks.
It's because of the pandemic. I mean, I've been doing nothing but staying in the house, working on computers. That does not help.
No, it does not help. You need to be, it's going to get cut off in the picture, but in the Christmas tree behind you, there's a Santa Claus on a ladder. That needs to be you.
That needs to be, yes, climb that ladder. And that's what that Santa Claus does. It goes up and down that ladder. Wait. Let's see if this works. No, that's not going to work.
You'll just see. Yeah. I mean, the only way to do it is to flip the image. Yeah. You got to go in and flip the image. And then.
That's okay. People might have gotten just a little bit of a glimpse of it when I did that.
Did they get a glimpse of it?
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
I'm not going to stop the show just to look. It's not that important.
We don't have to stop the show. I'm just saying you can go in and flip it.
But
there's a little Santa. It's about 2 feet tall, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's about 2 feet tall.
A ladder about 2 feet tall. The Santa's.
He climbs up the ladder and then he climbs down the ladder and then he climbs up the ladder. And he goes click, 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 click while it's doing it. So we don't leave it plugged in.
Climb up the ladder, climb down the ladder, climb up the ladder, climb down the ladder. That's Scott on his sugar high.
Yeah.
So there's your Christmas tree behind you. Is that a real tree or is that a?
It is not a real tree. Because of the cats, we learned the first year that we had a real tree with the cats, it was terrible. Oh my God, it was terrible.
Really, really, really?
Oh God, yes. Every one of the cats was in the tree. Most of the time they were awake. They don't do that with the fakes.
And what were they doing in the tree? Were they nesting, making houses in there?
They were playing. They were scratching, just like it was outdoors.
Really?
Yep.
Did they do that outside in the trees? I didn't know cats were. I mean,
cats use trees trunks to scratch and sharpen their claws.
I mean, I'm trying to remember like Christmas Vacation when
they climb trees. Don't you remember almost every freaking movie where there's a fireman involved? There's a cat up in the tree, and the fireman has to rescue the damn cat.
Help! There's a cat in my tree.
Remember Steve Martin when he was the fire chief?
In the movie Roseanne?
Yes.
Roxanne. No, not Roseanne. Roxanne.
Roxanne.
Where he played the Cyrano de Bergerac version of a fire chief.
Correct.
Daryl Hannah was the female lead. No, I don't remember the movie.
Yeah. No, you obviously don't remember any of it.
Don't know show. My favorite part of that is where he had to come up with insults or whatever. The guy threw the dart. The guy was a dart champion. He threw 20.
Yes.
So they had to come up with 20 of them. 20 insults about his nose being big.
Right.
That was well written. Well written.
Yes, it was.
So
that was my second favorite part.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part was in the tree when the old ladies came by and he was making the comment about his innuendos about his nose being about his manhood.
Oh, we started talking dirty again?
And the aliens going for the sex.
The aliens?
Yes, he talks about aliens. The women should be out at night because the aliens might come. And the aliens are hard up for sex.
Wow. You've touched on two of our future subjects already. Did you even know that?
That's because you did that last week, so I figured I'd do it this week.
Did you know you did?
Yes, I did.
All right, what subject did you just touch on?
The ones that we're going to talk about later.
Which one?
There's more than one.
There's a bullet list. List.
My favorite is the one in Canada.
That has nothing to do with aliens, but go ahead.
Well, it's not the aliens, it's the dirty part.
Yeah, see, you don't know. You don't even know. You don't even know. All right. But speaking of stars being funny and clever, have you seen the Match.com commercials? Why isn't that pausing? Have you seen the Match.com commercials on TV? Now I know you don't watch TV.
Well, we watched all the Hallmark shows, so yes, they did. I did see one of them. Okay.
Here's the crazy part. Do you know what advertising agency and what actor wrote this? And we're talking more and more about this guy.
Okay, no.
Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, the guy who's got the aviation vodka or whatever, right? He wrote this.
Really?
His advertising agency actually wrote this. And here's the worst part. He got Taylor Swift involved in it and got Taylor Swift to rewrite her song for this.
Really?
So I'm going to share this and play this, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Satan?
Hi. 2020.
Please. Call me 2020. So where are you from?
Hell.
Me too.
Pull me or save me. I've been feeling so alone. I keep waiting for you, but you never come. Is this in my head? I don't know what to think. He knelt to the ground and pulled out a ring and said, "Marry me, Juliet. You never have to be alone. I love you, and that's all I really know." I talked to your dad, go pick out a white dress. It's a love story, baby. Just say yes.
I just don't want this year to end.
Who would?
'Cause we were both young when I first saw you.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
All right. So did you catch all the little subtle things in there?
I certainly did.
Did you catch
Well,
the
I
little
don't know
squirrel?
if I caught them all, but I caught quite a few.
Did you catch the squirrel running across the front and getting zapped by the lightning right in the beginning?
Yes.
Then one of the things that happened this year was the Washington Redskins are no longer the Washington Redskins.
Correct.
They are the Washington football team.
Yes.
Did you notice the stadium end zone said WTF?
I did not. That one I missed.
It was WFT, but WTF. What the?
What? Yeah.
Oh, that was good, right?
Yeah.
They were eating peppers. let's see. Oh, do you notice they were taking selfies in front of a dumpster fire?
Yes.
Which this year's been related to was a dumpster fire.
And trying to go
So-
into the church.
Yeah. I mean, it's great,
Then in movie theater all by themselves.
right? And stealing the toilet paper.
Yeah.
So there's a follow-up to this one. Let me see if I can get this on here. Let's go here.
Oh, I've dated much worse guys than him. Much worse. I mean, at least he's famous.
I started by using the Match custom search filter. I filtered out joy, happiness, toilet paper, and reason.
Boom.
Most years I've dated are a little, I don't know, straightforward. I mean, there's a little misery, but nothing truly soul-crushing about them.
I just want to be remembered. You know, do you know the poem, The Road Less Traveled by Shakespeare? I actually have the tattoo of it.
Don't ask me where.
You devil.
Guilty. She gets me. That's the best part. When you meet someone that takes time to see beneath the surface.
Of the earth. It's just a perfect match.
Cute.
Right?
Yeah.
Not clever.
I can see Ryan Reynolds involved in that.
So, what was I going to say? What was I going to say? But yeah, he's like coming on strong. I mean, he's doing a lot of stuff with Hugh Jackman bullying each other to get going and stuff
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
But you know, Satan, 2020, call me 2020. You know,
Yeah. Remember in the first Deadpool movie at the end of the movie when he rips on Jackman as oh God, I've had a brain fart. Because they have to kill Scotty or the guy with the laser eyes.
I don't remember, but
he-
I kind
he
of
rip-
remember.
Yeah, he rips on Wolverine at the end of the movie.
But yeah, I mean, okay, Ryan Reynolds. Started to be more impressed by your smart aleckness, I guess.
I think he's God. I don't want to see.
He's
it's
not
like-
God.
It's
was the
like,
devil. I mean,
yeah.
The devil, God. I mean, relax, everybody. He's not. Not that
It's
good.
like me. We're happier if we just go off the cuff and make people happy. I'm sure he's the same way.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I didn't think of him as being funny, but what the heck? I mean, he's funny, but that's other people writing for him, not him being part of the creative process. I mean, you got to be able to carry it off, but there are certain actors that I think of who are actually really good actors, but when you listen to them in interviews or off the set where somebody's not writing for them, they're not the brightest bulbs in the batch.
They're
And
good
one
at
of them,
memorizing.
well, so Charlie Sheen is one of those guys. When Charlie Sheen was 2.5 Men, he sounds coherent and he's funny.
Yes.
But when you listen to him in an interview or something like that, not really.
Right.
I mean,
His
his
father's much
sentences-
better.
well, even his brother's even better. Even his, even his sentences aren't complete when he talks for himself. So
that was that before or after rehab?
I don't think he's ever not been in rehab. I think that kid's been messed up from the beginning, from Platoon. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's always been just that rabble. But no, I don't think he's ever had it quite together. But one of the things that I found very interesting that I found this year, did you know that they opened up Disneyland?
Yes, I did.
But it was for shopping and dining only.
Yes.
They didn't open up any of the rides. They just have one gate open at the far end at Disneyland. You get to go into California Adventure. So you just go in
Yes.
and you just go to the stores and you can buy stuff. And there's a few outdoor locations where you can dine. But that's it.
So,
That's
well,
crazy.
a lot of businesses are doing strange things like that because any cash flow is better than no cash flow.
Unfortunately, yeah. Oh, I got to sneeze.
You know, I I just got a text message from a friend of mine that wants to know if I'm interested in doing a New Year's Eve party. I need the money, but there's no way in hell I'm going to go into a bar for 6 hours full of people not wearing masks. I'm just not going to do it.
You can wear one. You can wear a rebreather.
Well, yeah.
You're a scuba diver.
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
Bummers.
So
yeah.
Not only that, they don't want to pay. They want to pay like $150. It's like, granted, that's more money than not working is, but no, not worth it.
Can't take the risk.
As it is, Susie's still having coughing problems. We thought maybe it was the new medication she was on, so we took her off that and went to a different one, but it's not going away. So
that's crazy. So we did promise that we would talk, being 2021 now.
Yes. Oh, by the way, Happy New Year, everyone.
That we would talk New Year's resolutions. And did you notice that the New Year's resolutions this year they pretty much suck? They're not the traditional ones, but they pretty much suck.
Well, I came up with like 20 of them, and then I rounded it down to the top 2 for me.
For you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, a lot more people are, they're like, I'm going to go to the health club more. Like,
that's normal. A lot of people say that.
But that's not one of them this year. A lot of it this year is mental health, sleep routine, cleaning up your house. Organizing your closet or that. Oh, one of the ones this year is I'm going to book all my doctor's appointments for the whole year. I mean, no, dude. Seriously. Have you read these lists?
Well, when I clicked on those links, I didn't get any good lists.
That's what I said. The lists were lame. Here's one for Funguy The Entertainer cooks for you. They want to cook one new thing each week.
Hey,
okay.
Don't chew on that.
Uh-oh. Harvey's down there?
Yeah. For some odd reason, probably because I'm ignoring him, he's trying to chew on electrical wires.
Nice.
Bad bunny.
Read more books. Here's my favorite one. Join a club. How are you going to join a club when you can't go out and see people? They're going to do digital meetups.
Well, theoretically, sometime this summer, things are supposed to open back up.
Yeah. Eat more veggies. There you go. There's a good one.
No, mine's going to be eat more donuts.
That's a good one. I like that. That's the try a new diet plan.
But they do have one that makes perfect sense to me.
What's that?
Unfortunately, it's number 13, which isn't really unfortunate because I like the number 13.
Number
but
13,
it says
which
listen to the Don't Know Show podcast.
There's 3 lists. Lucky 13.
If you find yourself too busy to read, you can try to listen to podcasts instead. Podcasts, especially the ones by the Don't Know Show, are a fantastic way to absorb new information while multitasking.
Start doing partner yoga. Here's one for you. Consider therapy.
Yeah.
How is that a New Year's resolution? Just consider therapy. The
word consider takes it out of the running. Right? I don't quite understand where these people come up with this stuff.
But yeah, these are like the main list. We always got like some cool stuff. Here's one for you. My New Year's resolution is to sanitize my phone weekly.
Okay. Not. Let's see. When was the last time I sanitized my phone?
Here's one I've already done. Give yourself a new look. What do you think? Should I shave and go to the goatee?
No, I don't care for goatees.
Or should I just shave it?
Yes, clean shaven is better.
Go clean shaven?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go. That'll be mine. Go for the new look.
Unless you would be willing to grow your mustache into a handlebar.
No, that's too much work.
I
This is
realize
good.
that, but that's why I said unless you'd be willing to.
This is good because I just keep it short, like Richard Dreyfuss from What About Bob? Nice and tight. Here's one I might try. Take back your lunch break.
Okay.
Actually start going to lunch and doing my lunch.
I always go to lunch.
Do you? I don't.
I usually make
We
a
talked
sandwich.
about that. We talked about that. That's why I I did do this. I did buy new sneakers. I bought new
Okay.
shoes. But I talked about that, right?
Susie doesn't know it yet, but I finally came up with a Christmas present for her, but it's not here yet, and it's shoes.
Oh, nice. Did I talk about my shoes? That I bought? That I like?
No.
The Hokas. Hoka Oni. It's 1-1, but it's okay Oni. They're
Okay,
actually
Oni.
really good. They're really good shoes.
Really, really
So-
good shoe.
Yeah, I put them on. I was able to wear them for like not having to break them in. I was just able to wear them. And
Wait
here's
a minute. I think you did mention that because you wore
Yeah.
them like for 12 hours the first day and 16 hours the second or something like that.
Yeah. It was great. Here's another one. Give yourself more compliments. I'm going to do that one.
Give yourself more confidence or
Yeah,
competence?
Compliments.
Well, compliments.
Compliments. I'll give
I don't
myself-
know. I think because giving yourself more competence is not a bad thing either.
I'm gonna do compliments. Here's my favorite. So here's my other favorite list. So this is millennials, right? This is the millennial grind,
Okay.
right? So here's their 50 best New Year's resolution ideas. Here's their first one: get a promotion.
Right.
All right. Wait. Here's the second one: change careers. wait, make up your mind, dude. Or start your own business. Okay, millennials, let's get back on the Adderall and focus a little bit here. Which one is it? Are you gonna get a promotion, change careers, or start your own business?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, if you don't like that, here we go again. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Invest in education. So what? And establish work-life balance. Okay, millennials are all over the place.
Yes, they are, but that's not unusual.
Here's what I do like. Do random acts of kindness.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go along with that.
I watched Saturday Night Live, which I think has been pretty lame lately. It's not been a good end to 2020. It's
Okay.
been pretty much a dumpster fire. But they had a random act of kindness. Oh shoot!
I am now completely confused.
Random act of kindness. That's the New Year's resolution. We're still on New Year's resolution.
Okay.
There was a Dairy Queen in Brainerd, Minnesota. Now I've
Okay.
talked about Brainerd, Minnesota. That's
Yes.
why I
It's where you go to buy nerd brains.
no. They have a drag strip there, and that's where I used to race superbike motorcycles on the Brainerd Motor
Oh.
Speedway.
Are you
Well,
sure?
it's-
Brainerd
it's-
sounds like buying nerd brains.
Okay. Go ahead. But you are way distracted. Anybody want to be on the Don't Know show? I'm taking auditions.
Ooh.
We'll add you in. So when Scott gets distracted, I have someone to talk to.
Since
Andrew,
when
where
do
are
you need
you?
anybody to talk to? You can talk to yourself for hours.
Andrew, where are you? I need someone to pay attention to me.
I pay attention to you. That's why I said, what I did.
And there he goes again.
That's because
Well,
Goobers
maybe-
is chewing wires. So I'm giving him treats
Well,
to get him to stop chewing the
grab him.
wires.
Grab him, shake him, Get some
Then he'll
bunny
get mad
treats.
at me.
get some bunny treats out of him, and then eat them on the air. No, it wasn't come out of him.
Oh, the smart pills.
Yeah, the smart pills. Can't remember what you call them. But so a Dairy Queen in Brainerd, Minnesota, the manager kind of pushed it forward. It started off with a car paying for the food behind him.
Yes,
So I'll pay for the one behind him.
I remember that.
Well, they started going and they go, hey, the car in front of you paid for this. Do you want to pay it forward and pay for the car behind you? And people with the peer pressure going, yeah, sure. So then they started posting on social media that it was happening. And I started getting a line. Then they called the local news, and the local news came out and covered it. And it ended up being, and here's the weird number. It came out to be a chain of 900 strangers bought one other's meals at Dairy Queen drive-thru. It was 2 days, and hundreds of cars later, right? They're paying forward. So you know what the joke on Saturday Night Live was? 900 car chain ends when the guy goes, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm like, that's you want to pay it for it? Nah, I'm good. That's how it ended. But 900 cars, that's pretty good. Or 900 orders.
You know,
So that was kind
it'd
of
be
good.
terrible if you're the one going in there and all you bought was an ice cream cone and the person behind you is a van full of people and they're got $60 worth of food.
Well, they talk about that. They talk about that on a lot of the memes that I watch. Or yeah.
See, I already did that. I had my spiffy mug.
Yep.
Spiffy mug. Look, big tree,
No.
big tree, cool tree, tree.
Yeah, they talk about guy gets a coffee and goes, hey, what the heck? I'll just pick up the order behind me. Guy just bought $110 worth of dilly bars.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
What?
But yeah. So almost 3 days, 2.5 days in Brainerd, Minnesota. So good job, Brainerd, Minnesota.
Yep.
So that's kind of good news.
Don't forget
right?
to buy your Briar Nerd Brains.
You get hung up on something and you just will not let it go.
What? I
What?
certainly do.
Except for your body. That's your New Year's resolution. Not let that go.
Not to let it go. Too late.
Right? So you got to drink more water. You got to move more, sit less. Make it mini. Yeah, but really the traditional goals this year are really out of there. They want you to do handwritten letters. Can
Okay.
you believe that?
Yeah,
Not me.
nobody
I don't
can
even
read them because
books
nobody knows how to
anymore.
write.
Well, they're not even teaching cursive anymore.
No.
But yeah, develop a skincare, live simply, consume less. Well, yeah, you don't have any money. That's what I'm going to try. Be consistent with meal times. I'm going to start doing a lunch.
That's what I do. I do my lunch and I do my dinner. Nothing after.
Turn on
nothing
music.
before.
Turn on music instead of TV. I should try that one. Send a monthly budget.
Turn on our podcast instead of
Yeah,
TV.
escape the day. Turn on the podcast. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy, right? I mean, none of
It
the
is.
traditional.
So which one are you going to choose for your main New Year's resolution?
Make a new best friend.
Make a new best friend?
No, just kidding. But the new one, I told you what I was going to do for my main one. I'm going to start taking lunch again.
Okay.
But instead
And
of
mine's
taking-
really not eating more donuts, by the way.
instead of going to health class, it says try an online fitness class. But I'm going to do an act of kindness weekly, this show, for all you people out there. And I'm going to start doing lunches.
Awesome sauce.
So that's mine. I don't know how this is a goal or a New Year's resolution. Wear sunscreen daily, even when it's cloudy. You'll be spending more time outside. It's important to protect your skin.
Okay.
But I mean, the sun rays are out there. It's UV rays during the whatever.
Yes. Was that bottle filled with alcohol?
Yes.
That
I didn't.
explains it.
So that's not one of the New Year's resolutions this year.
To
Drink less.
more alcohol?
no, to drink less. Usually it's, drink less, right?
Why would anybody want to drink less?
Well, that's what it is.
Okay. I mean, I drink like 8 alcoholic beverages a year, so drinking less would be weird.
You drink that much?
In the summertime,
What do you drink?
I drink like a crisp apple cider one. I've already drank a gallon of liquids and I'm still thirsty.
Really?
Yeah.
When do you do that?
On a hot summer day when I've been outside working and I can't get rid of the thirst.
And you drink a
Crisp apple cider by Angry Orchard. It just knocks the thirst right out.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, I know that drink. Huh.
I can't stand Gatorade or any of those sports drinks. They all taste like crap.
Okay.
It's like drinking water with chemicals in it. No flavor.
Okay. So here's something that, I didn't know.
Only one thing that you didn't know?
Yeah, because it's a Don't Know show.
Okay.
So did you know Dolly Parton announced that she was going to donate money to help fund the vaccine? And she is actually one of the major funders of Moderna's coronavirus vaccine.
Okay. Now, I did not know that she announced that herself. I know that she was part of it.
She announced it early. She announced it like a while ago. And then nobody ever knew if she really did or didn't. But if you go to fact checkers,
Yes.
yeah.
She donated $1 million.
Dolly Parton is giving out a lot of stuff like that. Like, she gave like all the books for literacy. She gave 9 billion. Okay, literacy, and then I say 9 billion. Great. Apparently, I didn't get one of her books, but she gave away like 133
Steve, you got a third grade
books.
education?
In 95, she gave away 130. Like I said, I didn't get one of those books. Then she gave 9 million people who lost their homes in fires in Gatlinburg, Tennessee in 2016. And then when she was on the BBC show, the One show, BBC One,
Right.
that's the way they number their channels: BBC One, BBC Two, BBC Three, BBC Four, and they call it the One show because it's on One.
Okay.
She was so excited to hear about Moderna's vaccine that she donated money to it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
ESPN, the Ocho just popped into my head.
Oh, Ocho, the 8 from Dodgeball.
Yeah.
But it's legit though, dude.
Yes. She's always been like that. All right. We know that a lot of wealthy performers give some things away, but they do it for
good reasons, not to get their stuff ahead.
correct.
Unlike Bill Gates. That's right, Bill Gates. I'm talking about you. That you want to chip everybody. Bill Gates wants to put a chip in everybody so you can do contact tracing. I mean, it's bad enough they're already contact tracing it through our phones.
Yes.
Why put the chip in us? You already got our phones. Just
That's
deal
right.
with that. Right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I personally think if they're like cheddar and sour cream chips, I'll put them in me.
You like cheddar and sour cream?
Yes.
Huh.
Those are good chips.
Okay.
Fritos corn chips are good chips.
Okay.
Doritos, not good chips.
Cool. Doritos? You don't like Doritos?
No.
You know, like your fingers turning red. You've seen the commercials, right?
I
You eat
have.
those
It's
and people won't ask you to help because you just hold up your hand and go,
no,
"Nah,
that's
never
the
mind.
Cheetos popcorn.
I don't need you to carry my couch."
Yeah,
That
that's
popcorn?
Cheetos popcorn. That's not Doritos.
I think it's any of those, as far as I'm concerned. It's any of those.
But anyway, Dolly Parton, thank you for being one of the good ones.
Okay. I need to know what the hell this is.
At
right.
first, I thought it was Robin Williams when he was Mork from Ork. But then I realized it was Nanu Nanu, not Mana Mana. I didn't put it in there. It's your thing.
What? You don't know the name of it? You don't know this next one?
I do not.
Really? All right. Mana.
Da 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 da. Ah, okay. Okay. It's only because the way you said it that it dinged in my brain.
So, what is that from?
I have no idea. I just know it.
Are you serious? You don't know that was from, it became famous in the United States from Sesame Street?
I did not know that.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, it was the aliens with the little horns on their head. Beep, 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 beep.
I don't remember aliens with little horns on their heads.
You don't remember?
Okay,
Dude.
first of all, I didn't watch Sesame Street very often.
Really?
Really?
So you don't know who Snuffleupagus is?
I know who Snuffleupagus is. I know who Big Bird is. Bert and Ernie, the Cookie Monster, the Swedish Chef, the Count,
Animal. So how do you know all those if you never watched the show?
I didn't say I never watch the show. I says I didn't watch it much.
But this was a famous one.
Oh, wait. Forgot the two biggest ones. Kermit T. Frog and Miss Piggy. Oh, and Fozzie Bear.
Fozzie Bear, the comedian. Cookie Monster. Grover.
Cookie.
Count Von Count.
I said Count.
Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar, yeah.
Abby.
Most of it is because I do remember I did watch the the movies that had Miss Piggy and Kermit in them and stuff.
Miss Piggy.
The Muppet movies.
Yeah.
I didn't actually watch the show much.
Really? But
Yes.
you never knew the phenomena.
No.
Phenomena.
I heard it elsewhere, I'm sure.
Okay. So, did you know that song was originally from a porno?
I did not, but it makes perfect sense to me.
Yes, a 1968. So the Don't Know show here. It was from a Swedish movie. No, sorry, wrong. It was an Italian movie, based in Sweden called Heaven and Hell.
Okay.
So with 9 segments focused on different aspects of sexuality in Sweden. So there you go. And that's where the song came from. So they had a porno song on Sesame Street.
Well, that makes perfect sense to me.
Why? Because Bert and Ernie?
No, mainly because of the whole plushie genre in the sex industry.
Oh, you think that's what it was? They were plushies back then?
Yeah, must have been.
Really?
Yeah.
You are really weird.
I am, but at least I'm not boring.
You are really, really weird to think.
I'm having one of those. I was really into the show tonight, but this damn bunny won't stop chewing on the damn wires.
You are not into the show at all.
Like,
Would you? What wires are on the ground that he's chewing on everything?
After the show, I'll take a picture of how bad
Not
the
after
wires
the
are all
show.
over here.
Not after the show.
They're everywhere.
Well, why?
Because I have wires for everything. I got 6 fucking computers up here.
Nice
I got a karaoke system up here. I got a DJ system up here. I got a PA system up here.
Neaten your wires up. It doesn't just sit up there. Right? You create a little rack so you can hang the wires in, so it's nice and neat.
Fine. Are you going to make me create a 21st New Year's resolution?
Well, I don't think it should be a New Year's resolution. I think that's part of what you're going to be doing already.
Well, every time I try to hang wires up, something goes wrong, and then I'm trying to get all the wires disconnected again.
Okay.
So I gave up on it.
That's crazy.
I am. Yes. Thank you.
Well, you know what you shouldn't give up on?
Sex.
Right. So remember how New York came out with the New York Health District came out with the guidelines?
Yes.
You are your best friend. And
Yep.
How
And
to have
oral sex
sex
does not
friends and stuff
transmit
like
the
that?
coronavirus.
Well, the public health officials in one of Canada's provinces, I forget which province, issued a new set of guidelines for having safe sex during the coronavirus pandemic.
They sure did. By the way, it was British
Right.
Columbia.
Yeah, it's BC. The BC, ready? The BC Center for Disease Control pointed to masturbation, virtual sex, positions that limit face-to-face contact, as well as glory holes.
Glory holes. Yes. Just like in every adult movie theater.
Really?
Really?
They don't have glory holes in every adult movie theater.
They're built that way on purpose.
No, they're not.
Sure they are. Every single adult movie that has to do with an adult bookstore has them. So obviously it's done on purpose. It's
No.
like if it's on the internet, it must be true.
Okay, no,
What do you know?
but this is my favorite one. Okay, so I'm just going to read it the way the punctuation is. It says, use barriers like walls.
Yes.
And then it goes, e.g., glory holes.
Yes. that allow for sexual contact but
walls,
prevent close face-to-face contact.
like walls, like walls. Yeah, that would do it. A wall would stop you.
It really would. And the best part about this whole thing is that the doctor who is explaining this to people is a female doctor, and she didn't blush the whole time, which is awesome.
She's a doctor. Why would she blush?
Well,
My doctor doesn't blush.
If you listen to it, they do mention that this is something that has been around since basically, the beginning of time. Not really, but sort of.
Whatever.
People have been having sex since the beginning of time. People will find ways to have sex, no matter, so why not take advantage of something instead of shaming people for using glory holes? Show that they have a useful purpose.
There are people who go around and set these up in hotels. Like they travel.
Yes.
So this will be something else that we talk about that we didn't talk about in 2019. Hey, honey, time to fool around. Let's set up the glory hole.
Yeah.
That's something you wouldn't have said in 2019.
No. And here's the best part. For those, if you're in separate rooms, you could have whatever, monitor in front of you, showing what turns you on. So you can enhance your sexual activity.
Or just a video of the person in the other room.
Oh, you could do that too. Yeah.
If that person turns you on.
That's right.
That's just funny.
So.
Whatever. It's just weird. Does this seem weird to you? That they're telling us how to have sex? I mean, are they trying to take over our lives? This thing is about control. It's not about the disease anymore. Because the disease, we're all shut down and it's still growing like crazy.
Well, the problem is we are shut down, but we're not.
Okay, what about the other countries who are shut down?
And they're low. We're sky high. We're the number one in the world for the amount of people getting it and dying from it.
Okay, and they're not slowing down either. They're spiking also.
Only 3 countries in Europe are spiking. All the rest of them are doing well.
Okay, then go there.
They won't let us come there. That's why they're doing well.
From America. Don't come here. Don't come here.
And of course, now we got the problem with the UK. But hey, we're not supposed to talk about that. That's negative stuff. We want to keep with the positive stuff.
All right, then let's talk about Mars.
Food on Mars.
Yeah, there's food on Mars.
I am looking forward to.
They're going to launch, get it, Mars, launch recyclable microwave rice pouches.
Ooh. Oh, it's Mars Food Company in partnership with global packaging company Amcor. I've heard of Amcor before.
So here's my question for you.
Okay.
What did they do with the packages before they were recyclable?
Throw them in the garbage.
Were they plastic before that they weren't recyclable?
Okay. Unfortunately, I learned something that I was not too happy to learn.
Okay.
You
weren't too happy to learn, or the thing you learned you weren't too happy about?
The thing that I learned I wasn't too happy about. I don't know if you realize how recyclable I am. Because when I was in Boy Scouts, we were in heavy in recycling. I have a recycling bin that is bigger than my garbage can.
Right.
That's how I am on recycling. And I've been told by many people that my recycling is going right to the dump.
Yeah, it does.
So and it turns out it not all of it is, but more of it than should be because it's too expensive to recycle.
Right. Yeah, people think we're recycling all this stuff. It ends up all getting dumped back in the same place. We're sorting it out. There's some places that just pick it up in the same damn truck. Yep. They don't even bother with 2 trucks. They just bring it in the same truck. But yeah, so I didn't realize that these microwavable pouches were not recyclable. So this is like a big deal.
Yes. Well, most of your microwavable pouches are plastic on the outside and metal on the inside in order to keep the plastic keeps the metal from zapping in your microwave.
Is it metal? This is a don't know show. I don't believe that. I don't believe you can put metal in a microwave at all.
I believe that it is metal because I know that the certain things that you put in there, like your browning plate and stuff, is like a metal plate covered with the plastic thing so that it doesn't short everything out, but it still heats it up.
I don't think so.
Well, I'll tell you what.
It's
We'll
a don't
look
know
into
show.
that
and
for
I
our
don't
next
think you
show
know.
because we haven't even gotten to the halfway point. We're past the halfway mark already.
Yeah, well, that's because you talk too much. You talk too much.
You were the one talking, yelling at me for not talking, so I was distracted.
Well, you're busy watching your
The
bunny
bunny.
eat the wires.
Finally stopped eating the wires. Oh, geez.
So we talked about cats climbing in trees, and then there it is, your bunny going to do that.
I don't think bunnies climb trees, although he hops a lot higher than I thought he could hop. I've been spending some time up in the office with him at night because, instead of watching TV at night. And he jumps up in my lap now, and I pet him and stuff. And he started running around the office up here, and he jumped up on top of my gaming table that I used to rent out it's a little craps table. That thing's 4 feet tall. He jumped right on top of it from the ground. Didn't even from a sit still.
See, okay, so microwavable vacuum pads are made of 2 or 3 layers of material of lamination. It consists of nylon and a liner low density polyurethane.
Okay.
No, polyethylene. So
that's not metal.
not metal. I don't think metal is right. I don't think metal is right. So I'm going to say no.
Okay. I don't know. I was just under the impression that's how the browning plate worked. It was metal with a coating on it, so it didn't short out the microwave, but it still heated up.
Okay, so the whole point of microwaves is they go through everything, and if you have metal, it reflects off, and it just goes. No, I don't believe Scott. Scott's the same guy that said, "Let's just inject ourselves with bleach."
I didn't say that. Somebody else said that.
Yeah.
Although I believe I'm more important than that somebody else anyway.
So the Don't Know show needs to move on. And we are now going to move on to our genuine positivity message. This will be our first genuine positivity message of 2021. It's an opportunity for all of us to reset and hopefully not have another 2020. Go for it, Scott or Funguy the Entertainer. What do you got for our genuine positivity message?
2021 has just begun. A fresh start that might lift your heart. A new beginning where positivity might be winning.
A fresh start lifting your heart. That could be a shirt. Fresh start, lift your heart. Cool.
I had this weird rhyming thing going on when I wrote this. I couldn't stop myself.
So what was the weird thing you put in here next about the last full moon of last year? What about it?
What about it? It's the last full moon of 2020, and it's on December 29th.
Okay, well, it's over.
Well, yeah, that's true. It is.
So explain to me why Tuesday was so important to you.
Well, this is one thing that a lot of people don't realize.
Okay.
It's called the Cancer full moon. I'm not a huge astrology, right? Yeah, astrology type thing.
Astrology is the zodiac.
12
signs.
zodiacs, right? That's right. So I'm right. I know that I'm a Virgo, and
You are not, liar.
and I know that people who are really into it, what's the words I'm looking for? They know about it's waning, it's waxing, it's
Well, that's the moon.
Well, Gemini is being
Well, they talk about, the moon is the seventh lord and Jupiter aligns with Mars. It does matter because, okay, if we are, what are we, 98% liquid?
97.
Right?
We're 3% solid, everything else
Okay,
is
so
liquid.
97% is liquid. What causes the tides to go in and out?
Pods.
Really, the Don't Know show does not know what causes tide to go in and out.
The pods.
You're not seriously? You
It's
don't
the
know?
moon and the sun. It's gravity.
Right. Well, not gravity. It's the pressure from the moon and the sun. So it. Yes. Wow. You are weird.
But
Okay.
anyway, Cancer is a sign
So-
of caring and concern. That's why I brought it up.
So you would have to think that, right? If you squeeze your brain, like, okay, so anybody who has sinus headaches knows how like pressure affects you.
Yes,
It affects your mood. It affects how you feel.
it certainly
So
does.
As the planets move around and affects the pressure, it matters. It matters.
It does.
So that's why you believe in this Cancer thing.
Well,
Well,
I
the
just liked it
Cancer
because
moon.
as a sign of caring and concern with what a weird year we had, maybe Cancer is going to say, okay, you guys have put up enough crap. So now we're coming in 2021. I'm going to make things better. So that's what I was going for.
So you were hoping that the sun and the sun and Mercury in Capricorn is a well-being sign.
Yes.
So with Cancer being the mom and Capricorn being the dad,
Yes.
while no longer old school gender stuff applies. Yeah. It conforms to the feeds and to feel us and heal us. So you're saying that this is an alignment that will heal us going into 2021.
I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm saying that's my
That's what your
positive
hope is.
outlook of what could possibly happen. Yes.
Oh boy, hang on.
Chewy. Now, just so you know,
I just want
Whenever-
to read this. All right, go ahead.
whenever I get too technical, Steve gets allergic to me.
I just want to read this because this is my favorite part of the article.
Okay.
As this moon harmonizes with Uranus,
I knew
What?
that was what he was going to say.
yeah, as the full moon harmonizes with Uranus and black moon Lilith in Taurus, our bodies will tell us exactly what we need. And we are encouraged to honor their radical wisdom.
Yes.
So if your anus is telling you something,
Then go find a
you should
glory
listen.
hole.
You should listen. You should listen to it.
Steve, you're dirty.
I am not dirty.
Yeah, you just wanted to bring up the glory hole again.
I didn't. You brought up the glory holes. I just want to talk about Uranus.
Just remember, Mercury sextile with Neptune on January 1st.
What?
3 more paragraphs down.
But you said it so fast. I didn't understand one word you said.
Mercury's sextile with Neptune on January 1st.
Mercury sextile?
Yes.
What's that? I don't know what that word is. What is sextile?
Well, I don't know. It has the word sex in it. That makes us happy,
We
right?
just wanted to read sex. That's all.
right.
All right. So what are you? What sign are you?
I'm a Virgo.
All right. So the Virgo's horoscope for the full moon in Cancer, which is what we're talking about. Better safe than sorry, Virgo. While you never know for sure what the future will hold, you always do your best to be prepared. And with Cancer and with the Cancer full moon in your house of plans and goals, all that careful planning and preparation is about to pay off.
Yay.
Leo, me, when your inner light shines so brightly, Leo, you can't keep it to yourself. But a bit of me time is necessary every now and then to keep yourself from burning out.
Hence,
This
you're going to
Cancer
start
full
eating
moon-
lunch.
I say that again.
Hence, you're going to start eating lunch.
Right. This Cancer full moon reveals that it's time to go within, rest, reflect, and recharge. Perfect.
See? Before
Uh,
you even read that, you were already on the right path.
Because I was listening to my anus, or Uranus.
Yeah.
Cancer. We're going to have to move subjects.
I must
Cancer.
admit, I did have Mexican food for lunch.
Cancer. Don't mistake kindness for weakness. Cancer, it takes strength to show your sensitive side. While it's easy sometimes to take your caring nature for granted, this full moon in your sign brings a new and long overdue appreciation. Just remember that you don't have to nurture everyone all the time.
Right. So basically, it's saying kick 2020 to the curb. No more
Libra.
nurturing it.
Your career is a labor of love, Libra. You nurture your professional goals and grow with the tenderness and care of a parent raising their child. But At this full moon, some of these children are all grown up. Celebrate your accomplishments and send them off into the world. Scorpio. At home in the world, Scorpio. That is how we all want to feel. But it has just as much to do with our inner attitudes as our outer circumstances we're in. This full moon reveals which beliefs support and this full moon reveals which beliefs support and sustain you, and which will undermine your ability to trust in life. Sagittarius. No one is an island, Sagittarius. Even independent spirits like you benefit from solid support systems. This full moon in your house of shared resources is a time to remember and be grateful for all the morale and material support that you have received this year. Capricorn. Some people just like to feel just feel like home to you, Capricorn. Still, it's important not to get too comfortable. This full moon in your opposite sign casts relationships in a sentimental light, but also reveals where they're stuck in the past and may have to fulfill their purpose in your life. Aquarius. That's the next sign coming up, right? Is that the sign now? Or is that the end of the month?
No idea. I can never keep track.
See,
of
you
that.
should have pulled up the dates for these for me while I was doing this. Aquarius. Productivity has its place, Aquarius. But when it's a choice between work and well-being, your health should always come first. And this full moon makes that choice even clearer. Conserve your energy for the most essential tasks you have and some time to rest and recharge. Pisces. You could never choose a favorite child, and Pisces, you might feel the same about your imaginative creations. Still, this full moon, some brain children need more nurturing than others. If an idea isn't working, it's time to let it go and focus on projects with real potential. Aries. Who says you can't go home again, Aries? Oh, Aries, this is for all the kids in college. They need to go back home and live with their parents. While you are usually not the sentimental type, this full moon finds you feeling more nostalgic. From reliving childhood memories to researching your roots, there is a longing to return to simpler times. Just remember, you've got work to do here and now. You got work to do here and now. Taurus. 2020 has shown us how much we still have to learn. In some cases, unlearn. Many of your lessons, Taurus, have been about emotional intelligence. And with this full moon lighting up your house of thinking and communication, it's time to put your learning to the test. And the last one is Gemini. Gemini, money and possessions provide some security, but Gemini, it takes more than stuff to satisfy your soul. This full moon in your house of resources and values urges you to let go of what you no longer need and renews your appreciation of what really matters. There you go.
And you know what really matters? Our show.
Our show. All right. So I am now going to move these last subjects to our next show.
Yeah, probably a really good idea.
All right. So I just moved those to our next show. Oops, I didn't do a very good job.
It sounds like you.
What sounds like me?
When you said you didn't do a very good job.
That sounds like me, huh? That's where you're going to go with this?
No.
What sign are you?
I'm a Virgo.
And what did it say to do, Virgo?
It said that I'm an entertainer and I'm supposed to make more people happy.
Well, that didn't make me very happy.
What do you mean it didn't make you very happy? It should have made you ecstatic.
All right. So I picked the words of the week. The first one I found when I was looking for the other word of the week.
Okay.
So the first one I want you to guess. Avocado hand.
Okay.
It's a legit term.
It's a legit term. Let me think.
I'm going to give you a hint when you're done thinking.
Okay, let's see. Avocados are green.
Think out loud. So because this is a
Right.
an audio show.
Avocados are green.
Roses are red. And violets are blue.
people like having green in their hand because that means that they have money in their hand. So
All
an
right,
avocado hand.
Let me help you out. You're going down the wrong path.
Okay.
So this would be a better answer for Funguy the Entertainer cooks for you.
Okay. So we're going that route, huh? Let's see.
Well, that's not what we're going. That's what it means.
Okay. So an avocado hand would be when you are creating a dish and you want to have a good presentation. You slice your avocado in the shape of a hand so that you can place other things in it.
You got the right words in there, just not in the right order.
Okay.
So don't search avocado hand unless you're ready for some gross pictures. You know, you slice avocados where you cut it in half and then you take the knife and you whack the pit.
Okay.
Well, this is an actual term in the medical field because a lot of people miss the pit and they slice their hand.
Okay.
So the actual term when you go to a hospital and you've cut your hand wide open because you were slicing an avocado is, oh, we have an avocado hand case in ER.
Okay.
Stitch on the fingers. But yeah, people are actually slicing their fingers and their hands wide open because and I don't know why they do it. When they're slicing the avocado, go around the pit. Then when they break it apart, they take the knife and they go whack like that to hit the pit. And sometimes it'll bounce off the pit and it'll go right through the avocado right into their hand.
Not exactly sure why anybody would do that, but okay.
Enough people do it to where if you went to any emergency room and said, "Hey, have you had any avocado hand incidents?"
Cases,
they would know what you're talking about.
Okay.
But if you search it, you could see why. Because people, I mean,
does it make my angle grinder hand look similar?
Yes. So here, you asked for it. Now you're going to get it.
I didn't ask for it.
All right, we're going to share it. All right,
everybody in Chile is going to go, what the hell did I just yell for?
Dim your eyes. Wait, where is the avocado?
My eyes are covered. I can't see. Let me know when you're done.
I got to go to avocado hands. Hang on. You look. Here you go. So here's one. Here's one. That guy tried to stab it. I don't know why he tried to stab it, but he went through.
I'm not going to look. You're not going to trick me into looking.
Look, right through his hand.
I'm not going to look.
Avocado hand. Look at this guy. I don't know what the heck this guy was trying to do. That guy, he's a nutball. Yeah, so avocado hand. Don't be an avocado hand.
Yes, don't be an avocado hand.
That person actually has a tattoo of it. But yeah, there are a lot of the slice the tendon. Oh, okay. No kidding. Apparently, even Meryl Streep did an avocado hand.
Aha, look at that.
Huh. Yeah, look at all the stitches. No kidding. Avocado knife injury. That was actually Meryl Streep did that. That's crazy. What do you know? I would have never known that. Don't know show.
Yeah, we learned something new. We learn something new every time we do these shows.
So should we just leave that as our word and move the next word to next week?
No, I already got a word for next week because I had a word for this week.
It's not there. I'm going to put my word there first.
It's on the next week.
No, it isn't.
What'd you do with it? Oh, we went 2 weeks down. All right.
I'm putting it there. So I will put that word there and we'll use that word for next week.
Word.
Since you didn't put it there. So I've already got 2 subjects and the word of the week. So with Meryl Streep having an avocado hand, that's hilarious.
It is? Well, yeah, it is because she was even laughing about it. So,
well, yeah, because it's pretty stupid when you do. I mean,
yes.
That's like the old ladies cutting the bread like this, you know. Oh, cut the bread. Let me slice off a hunk there.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
So with that, I want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
and you want to escape for a little while, get away, listen to the Don't Know Show featuring What Happened to the World Today. Go to whathappened.com. Yeah, that's right. I changed it.
No. Do not go to whathappened.com.
Oh,
What happened? Dot world.
Oh, dot world. Yeah. See, you got to do the right thing. What happened? Dot world. What happened? Dot world.
Damn good thing I pay attention.
But first time ever. So cool. I want you to live every day. Don't stab yourself in the hand when you're cutting avocados. And we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Crazy, and you still amaze me.